You're a couple of weeks into your NoFap streak, and suddenly everything just goes dull. No libido, no motivation, no energy. Well, that's the flatline right there. And if you don't know how to handle it mentally, it can almost break you. So here comes a few tips, not just to survive the flatline, but to actually grow stronger from it. Tip number 1, move your body. Sounds basic, I know, but it is impossible to overstate how important and helpful this one really is. You're stuck in your head. Move your legs. Push something heavy. Do 10 push-ups. Do 50 push-ups. Go for a walk, even if you feel like crap. You can't think your way out of overthinking. So the solution to worrying is to move your body. And of course, in addition to this, physical exercise makes your dopamine system start working better again. Much faster than if you don't do anything. Trust me on this, guys. I have had so many relapses and thus different streaks over the years. So I know what I'm talking about here. No more lazy dopamine from porn. Moving your body is real, healthy dopamine fuel. Tip number 2, stop chasing pleasure. Start chasing progress. Track things. It can be anything. Your workouts, your cold showers, your sleep, or whatever. Tick off boxes. Make it visual. You're rewiring your brain here. Yes, by doing this, you're training it to feel good from progress instead of quick hits of pleasure. That's how we build momentum. That's how we win. And it will also make you feel better during this dreadful flatline phase. Tip number 3, remember the mission. Yes, this is not about just hitting a streak and calling it a day. You're becoming someone new. And that's a good way to think about it, really, because that's what you are. You're becoming someone better, someone stronger. And here's the thing, the flatline is a test. Remember why you are doing this, what you want to achieve with your rebooting journey. And then let the flatline be sort of a test on just exactly how much you want it. Tip number 4, cold showers. Yeah, I said it. They are miserable. They suck. And that's the point. Because every time you step into that freezing water, you're proving to yourself that you don't need comfort to take action. The flatline whispers, stay in bed. But you say, nah, I got work to do. And then you go do something hard. That's power. And again, by doing so, you're creating your own healthy flow of dopamine. Tip number 5, boredom is not the enemy. In fact, it's part of the process. See, most guys relapse during boredom. That's when the mind starts hunting for a dopamine hit. But what if you just sat with that boredom for a while? What if you didn't run? It'll feel empty at first, but sit in that silence long enough and it turns into hunger. Hunger for reaching your goals. That's real hunger. The kind that builds an amazing life. Tip number 6. Find glory in the suffering. Yeah, this sounds strange, but since the flatline is hard, you need to have a warrior spirit and stop having that victim mindset. You know, the one that tells you that it's unfair that you have to go through this and that things are so horrible and take so long, and so you sit there and feel sorry for yourself. It is harsh, but getting through the flatline is, at the end of the day, mostly about just bloody endurance and the ability to keep pushing. Yes, it is unfair and it is kind of horrible, but feeling sorry for yourself won't make it better. In fact, that might even slow down your recovery. Because when you feel sorry for yourself, you often resort to comforting behaviors like eating a lot of junk food, drinking alcohol, and so on. It's like with the victim mindset. You are just scrolling around in defense mode. However, with a warrior's mindset, you rise up and start fighting. You become proactive and start looking into cold showers, meditation, exercise, and all kinds of helpful things. Because you really want to beat this and slay the dragon once and for all. Yes, it is hard, but that can be a good thing. You see, warriors create themselves through pain and suffering and through trial and error. When things are tough, Anyone can wimp out and feel sorry for himself. That doesn't take any strength. But it takes real strength to keep going in the face of that pain. It is in his darkest moments that the warrior gets to show what he's made of. And oh hey guys, if you want to know why the flatline happens, exactly what it is, and why some guys fall back into it several times, then take a look at the video you can see on the screen right here, because this is the most informative and detailed video on the flatline you can find. Just click on it right now and you'll see exactly what I mean. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider subscribing for more informative videos, and remember, if you're going through hell, keep going.